How about pushing people away? We see that happen with Jillian quite often, where she gets to points where, again, probably just a way of self-preservation. Yeah. So instead of getting too uncomfortable because people are reaching out and trying to love her, it's almost safe to push people away. Have we gone through that at all? Because I know I have. In dark moments, I think, similar to what you're saying, Nikki, where it's like, I don't want to talk to anybody right now. It's better to be around nobody, just be by myself in this moment.
Well, Maggie, and that stems from, I mean, there's shame, fear, right? I mean, if you think of even for myself as women, you know, we live in that. So why do we push people away? Because there's shame involved. There's things we've done that we think that we can't be loved. We're unlovable. There are, you know, things that have happened to us that cause shame. And then there's, you know, control. I want to control my world and my narrative and my life. So you coming into my life, I can't control that. I can control me. So you know, there's parts of Jillian I could see, but the beautiful part, as you know, we've talked about in St. Sands, you know, this church that was now this apartment building with this motley crew of people, they, you know, keep trying to love her, and I think that part for me was a good reminder for me to keep loving some of those hard people that actually need love. They need it, and yet they push you away, and they're like, I don't want love, but they really do. And I think, again, the world needs more of us to love and to keep pursuing even when people push us away, because love is the answer.
Yes, and to seek to understand.
How often do we push God away? Like, I don't know what you've been through, but I went through a really tough year in my life, where I was like, I'm in my room, Andrew, you're taking care of the kids, and, you know, bawling my eyes out, I don't want to see anyone, I don't, like, and I didn't want to talk to God. I was like, I am, in current lingo, Netflixing it for the next however long it takes, and God, when I get around to you, you know, I might talk to you again after this, because it was pretty rough. And yet, God, you know, if you're open, God comes back and he goes, you know, well, what he did for me is, it was kind of like, when you're done, you know, flailing around on the floor and having a little pity party, you know, let's talk. And that's when I went back to the Bible, and I found that God had actually, in this really challenging situation, actually protected me. So that, you know, when you're in that place where you're pushing away people and you're pushing away God, I think, and the story kind of reflects this too, when you give people, and especially God, that second chance, God has this incredible way of redeeming the terrible things that have happened in your life.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I liked about this too, because it was sort of a rounded out version of that.